Do you remember?
Stay active.
Stay active
Stay
award.
active award, yeah.
Now, what's that all about?
It's about to be active, like do exercise, keep doing, a little bit of dancing, maybe.
Oh, dancing
yeah.
is exercise.
Yeah,
That's
of
for
course.
sure.
Yeah.
And kids. This is the award for kids for teaching.
It's
kids, or-
I teach in the morning at 10 a.m. at Zumba classes. It's more like for different type of ages, and folklorico is only for kids right now.
So for folklorico, what is the age range usually?
I have a little girl. She's 5 years old, and the oldest is 12.
So explain to us why they wear those very beautiful, frilly, colorful dresses and hair. What do they call it?
Pieces,
Hair
yeah,
pieces and
yeah.
stuff.
Well, everything comes from before the Spains came to to Mexico, and all the dresses are like really, really like a traditional. So to us, and to me, it's a cultural thing. So everybody see the dresses and the colorful and everything, but they didn't know the history behind. So we try to teach them that and the steps of the dancing and things like that.
And it's all tradition.
Yeah, it is. It's been for a long, long time. And Mexico, when you're born, Mexico, it's something that you born with it. Like you like it. And here in the United States, most of the kids they don't know anything about it. So I'm trying to bring this new thing to them.
And how many kids have you taught total over? How many years?
It's 2 years. It's been almost 2 years. But right now I have like almost 20 kids.
And that's a big responsibility.
It is.
Teaching each kid how to dance.
Yeah, it is, and sometimes it's hard, but at the same time it's really fun. To me, it's fun because you're teaching something different, and they are excited about it, so that makes me happy.
Now, so everyone knows you're blind, right?
Yes, I lost my vision 2 years ago. It's called legally blind. So I've been, like getting better, but I'm not 100%, of course. And it's a hard thing to do, like teach somebody something when your vision is not 100%. And so, but I do what I can, and that's not going to stop me to do what I love.
Well, that's how it should be, and I hope everyone out there that has any type of handicap to look at Gary and say, wow, that he can teach kids and make a difference and not have a perfect eyesight. Now, what's your calling? What can you do for San Bernardino County that can make a difference for the kids?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody's got something they're good at that they can do.
I always, sometimes people say bad things about San Bernardino when I go somewhere, LA or Pasadena or something. Where do you come from, San Bernardino? Oh, it's not a very good place to live. People say that. I get a little bit upset because I say, it's too easy to say that San Bernardino is not some people say it's ghetto and things like that, and it's not right because it's people there that we want to make difference.
There's a lot of good people
it's
too.
A lot of good stuff, but we need help from the government because I asked them for help and nobody's helping us for nothing.
Yeah,
so
it is hard to. That's another thing, team.
Yeah.
If you have resources and you can help the folklorico, or you can help even other nonprofits, just food banks or whatever. We need help.
Yeah, we have actually this program is it's called what do you call it, Ivan? The Miss Linda, what do you call the service that she offer?
Oh, it's a homework center.
Home center. So we train there, so it's really fun. But at the same time, we need people to help us. We asking the mayor. No, I never answer. He never answer our calls and anything like that. We've been, flying solo, basically. But when you want something, you have to work for the things you want. So we sell food sometimes. We do a lot of stuff. So
well, you have a whole list of events here that you're performing at on the 13th. You have your San Bernardino County recognition, and later at Castle Park, you have the 100th birthday celebration of Bud Halbert.
Yeah, something like that.
Hurlbut.
It's hard to say that.
Hurlbut.
Halbert.
But that 100 years old, wow, a centurion. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday the 16th, you got Miss Inspiration in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's true.
Sunday the 24th, St. John Baptist Church in Fontana. So you're going all over here. 4th of July, even 4th of July, you'll be at the Redlands 4th of July parade. June 15th at the OC Fair at 11:30 a.m. and July 25th, Market Night at the Santa Anita Racetrack. Then all the way into August 18th, you got a Quinceañera magazine at the Pomona Fairplex. So you're everywhere, right?
Yes, we've been working a lot. So we are, we put a lot of time on this show. So why not do show everywhere? I think it's worth it.
It's worth it, and I've seen the girls, and there's some boys too.
You know what? Most of the group is girls.
Yes.
I have 18 girls and 2 boys.
But they all enjoy dancing, and they all look like they're having such a good time.
Yeah, they do. They are really professional. I always ask them, you have to be on time. You have bring your stuff clean and things like that.
They're proud.
They're proud. Yeah, of course. They have to know this is heritage. It's where you come from. So they're excited about it. Yeah, they like it. They like the lights. They like the theaters. So that they like it.
And the attention.
The attention, of course. The pictures and things like that. Why not?
Well, now, what is the hardest thing to do when you're teaching with these kids?
Well, maybe the parents.
The
what? Parents, yeah.
I have to agree. I don't deal with a lot of parents, but when I do talk to teachers in schools, that's
hard. Yes. Some people say, "Oh, it's hard because you're dealing with kids." I'm saying, no, the kids are really smart. They're really smart. So sometimes the parents are really hard, but at the same time, it's it's natural because they are your kids. So they have to be protected, I think. But we have a good relationship with the parents. We all are together, a big family, basically.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
And if you can keep the parents happy, then the kids usually are happy.
Well, the kids are happy all the time. They don't have nothing to worry about it. Just to go to school, do homework, and eat. And that's it. Now everybody's in vacations. They are more happy than ever.
That is a good life, man.
It is.
Go back to those days.
Yes.
So how have you been, Carmel?
I've been at the beach, Robert.
You've been at the beach all day today? Pull that microphone a little bit.
For the last 2 days, man. I've been Saturday, Sunday, came home late last night.
All right. Well, the beach run sounds fun to me. I don't know. I have to look into that one coming up here pretty quick. At least one beach run during the summer, right?
I plan to go back.
Well, I've been going all over all these historic areas and little hikes around San Bernardino. So I did Paris Hill Park. I did Blair Park over there, Little Mountain. I did Waterman Canyon. I did Camp Cajon over here at the Santa Fe Station. So I'm trying to go out and actually, instead of sitting at home and watching a rerun of Indiana Jones or Jurassic Park, which I could do, I'm actually making myself go out and get out there into the wilderness.
So you went by yourself?
No, I make Jim go. My buddy and my partner in crime, he's has the military vehicles. I just really don't give him a choice. I said, get the bong ready. We're going. Head on out there and go enjoy nature. Take our camera, and then I always will have a Sasquatch sighting, yeah, Jim's listening right now, good buddy. Yeah. Jim's a good man. He's got these Pinzgauers and Austrian military vehicles, right? And we go all around the Mojave Trail and get all deep into the forest, and it's a lot of fun. So
you guys don't actually hike; you drive in his vehicle.
Well, yeah, we did a little hiking, but I try not to get too crazy because I'm not in. I'm getting. I'm 42, so I don't try to go nuts hiking. Some of my friends that are that age do, but I don't think my lungs can take it, to be honest. But I do like getting out there, and I encourage everyone, just like he's encouraging the kids to go dancing and getting in shape. I encourage you to go hiking and enjoy Paris Hill Park and enjoy Little Mountain. And people say, it's dangerous, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, you take your family. You have a whole group of people out there. If there's 100 people walking Paris Hill Park, then those people don't have a place there, right? So that's why we got to utilize our good stuff in the area. And in the evenings around 7 o'clock, it's cool enough to go out there and take the pups for a walk. Take the kids out there. If you take the kids, they'll probably use up all their energy, and they'll be like his kids, sleeping. Yeah, your kids probably sleep good at night, right? They danced all day long, went to school, and they're sleeping. So your kids aren't sleeping at night? Well, first of all, don't give them a Red Bull at 5 o'clock, right? Then second of all, tire them out, right? They say that's what you should do with your pups. Well, you should do that with your kids too. Tire them out, make them have so much fun that they sleep all night, and then maybe you'll get some sleep.
My poor dogs, they need to go to the dog park.
They need and go get a good run in. Yeah, we have a dog park right over there at Wildwood. You can go on over there and run your dogs, run all the energy out of them. All right, I wanted to bring up, we'll get a little bit back into, but I'm going to do a little history. I forgot my history a little bit. So you guys down to hear a little history of the area? Do you know much about the Native American history, Gary?
No, nothing.
Okay.
You have to-
You do a little studying? All
Yeah,
right,
of course.
all right, well then I'll do this little reading here.
Okay.
And Santos and Dolores Manuel. This is a rare photograph of Santos and Dolores Manuel. Their daughter, Jesusa Manuel, is weaving a singular basket after a series of conflicts between some desert American Indian tribes and settlers. There was a month-long campaign in 1867 to wipe out all natives from the valley, including the peaceful and innocent Serranos. Thanks to the leadership of Santos Manuel, the few surviving Serranos took to the foothills northeast of San Bernardino. Since a presidential order in 1891, that settlement has been known as San Manuel Reservation. When Santos Manuel died in 1919, he was 105 years old. This photograph here is courtesy of Pauline Murillo, and I'll bring it on over so everyone can see. Pretty cool. I like this basket on here. It's incredible. It's got a spiral on there. So if you all know what a spiral is, that's the golden ratio. And the golden ratio is a pretty cool mathematical concept to understand in basket weaving. So it's pretty technologically advanced, and you'll find the golden ratio in natural spirals all over the planet, and including in, like, for example, the sunflower seed set or a shell, right? All right, and you can do most living things from the golden ratio, and there's some really cool videos on it if you want to check them out on YouTube. This book that I'm reading from is San Bernardino, California, written by Nick Cataldo, and it's the section on San Manuel and the Yuhaviatam. And at 7:30, we will have a Serrano calling in here, Etch from San Bernardino, so that should be cool. And I believe she's the great-granddaughter of Pauline Murillo. So it's weird how things go full circle around San Bernardino. All right, so tell us how you got into dancing, my friend.
Well, when I was little, when I was in preschool.
So like your mom said, you're gonna dance.
No, I like to dance. I'm really active and proactive, so why not dance?
Okay, and when did you know that you wanted to do it for a career?
Well, I actually before this I was a photographer, good photographer. I was a fashion photographer. I worked for a lot of people, a lot of famous celebrities, Mexican celebrities and things like that. So I was very involved in fashion. So that was my passion basically. I always want to do something with folklorico, but I never had the time back then because I was so busy doing a lot of pictures for magazines, things like that. So this thing, the meningitis, got me, 2 years ago. So,
would it be all right to explain that?
Yeah,
story?
sure. Well, it's nothing to explain about it. Just they sometimes ask me, they ask me the same thing all the time, and it's not big deal. It's just that 2 years ago, I was feeling nothing, just normal. But I go to a hospital and tell me they was meningitis. I don't know anything about it, basically. Mm-hmm. So I was not scared, nothing like that. But they told me, you're going to be here in the hospital for 3 days. I was like, it's fine. But I was worried about my work because I was in December. And I have a lot of stuff to do in January. So they put me in the hospital, and I forgot everything. I just, one day I wake up, I see nothing. They just only give me 11 days to live, basically. Oh, actually, man. They bring my mom from Mexico to say basically goodbye, because nobody expect me to live, basically. So I'm really lucky to be here, I think.
Wow, and to have your career field taking away from you, then to restart.
Yeah, well, the first when I got out of the hospital, I was really upset, with life and everything. I was like, what this happened to me. I'm not doing anything bad to anybody. It's just I'm working and doing my photography was my dream job. Like basically, I was doing a lot of things and working for celebrity and things like that. So I was excited. You know, everybody wants to do that. Well, me, I want to do that. Work for fashion magazines, things like that. But you know, everything changed for a reason. So I have to do something else. So what I love, and my second love, I can say that, is dancing. So, you know, I have the time now.
So this is a template for everybody who's ever lost their love job or their career. Like, I was an archaeologist. I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
But you can start all over and find a new one, right?
Sure. It's a lot of things, you know. Like, as a human, we love a lot of things. So, to me, this door is closed right now. For now, I hope one day I get better. And, you know, I say dancing. I love dancing. I've been dancing for long time. Say why not with kids and keep doing my fitness, you know, dancing. So you know, I'm keep doing what I love basically.
And now I have a question. Were you getting awards for your photography?
Well, no.
Yeah.
No.
So you moved into a career where,
you know,
all of a sudden now you're like you're a star now.
You know, to me it was different back then. You know, when I was little in Mexico, I was I'm come from the really small town. You never expect to do anything better than raise cows and be a cowboy. That's it. But to me,
Vaquero.
Vaquero, of course. Well, I came to the United States, I started working, I started getting my, you know, getting money and things like that. So I say, well, I want to buy my stuff. I always want to be a good photographer. So I put all my mind on the things I want. So I meet this good designer. His name is Adante Riquez, which is really popular in our community. He's been in TV shows. He dressed a lot of celebrities and things like that. So he gave me the opportunity to work with him. So I was working with him. I meet a lot of people. They are singers, professional singers. They appear on TV and things like that. So I was on the top of my dream, basically, because I was doing what I always wanted to do. But, you know, one day everything changed, and I come out of the hospital blind, basically, completely blind. So I was like my house, 2 months in my house. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to know about anything in my life. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do nothing. Depression, basically.
So basically, severe depression.
Then it's fine. You know, you have to think about it. You know, one day I start to talk to myself. What do you want to do? You want to stay here forever? You want to die here in your bed? You have a mom. You have family. What do you want to do? So I say, you know, I'm going dancing. I used to teach dancing before all this happened. So I want to retake everything again. And I started doing it. You know, the first day I come back, I was like, my vision was like, really bad.
To pick dancing, I mean, that it's such a great thing to me. Like my father went to Vietnam, and the guy in front of him stepped on a landmine.
Oh wow!
And the shrapnel made him blind. He lost his cornea. So my dad lived for like 6 or 7 months without any sight until later on he had a corneal implant and he could see, not that very good, but he could see again.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, but my dad decided to choose construction because an operator, because he could be close to the controls, right? Mm-hmm. And his eyesight was just good enough to where he could see the end of to where the tractor went, and that was his world. Right?
Yeah.
So just because you have a setback, right? Even blindness, you can come back and still change. How many kids' lives have you taught so far? You said 20 right now.
I have 20 right now. You know, some kids, now everybody, some people are going to vacation.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit less than that. But, you know, we have a lot of shows coming, so we have to prepare everything. I'm in charge of everything, choreography, music. I design the dresses together with a lady that sews everything together. So I'm always really involved in everything I want. I'm really, I like my way, you know. There has to be the color I want. There has to be the song I want. If I don't feel the song, I don't do it. I just keep doing something else, you know. I'm really, like you say, special.
Well, hey, you're or a perfectionist.
Maybe, yeah, it's strict.
And why not? You're being very successful by being that person. So
yes, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you're really strict" and things like that. I mean, you are like control freak. Sometimes tell me that, but now, you know, I'm really clear what I want to do. I want to take my folklorico to the next level. There are kids, of course, but I want to do it better and better. So I always I ask myself for more and more and more and more. I want more.
So how does a kid get involved in your program?
Well, the kids they have to come with his parents, of course, all the time, and I always ask them a question: Why you want to dance? Why? Some parents bring the kids because they don't want in the house running around. And I say that's not a good idea for me and for him, because there has to be something that you love, something that you want to do because you like to dance. If you just want to get like, I don't want my kid running in the house. Can you take care of him? I'm not. Thank you very much.
You're not a babysitter.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. To me, it's a passion. I want some people they have to be on the same page with me. So I'm really like special about it. Like if your kid wants to dance because they love the dresses, the flowers, they're excited about the dance, bring it. If you are just tired of your kid, that's not a great idea, because it's gonna waste my time and the other kids' time. Because we all rehearse all the same time, so we have to be really really productive, basically, in like an hour. And we rehearse all Monday to Friday now, because we're getting a lot busy, But it's fun. I like it. I never get tired.
Is it all right to ask how much it costs?
No, it's fine. It's really cheap. $20 for kid every month. So it's not expensive.
$20 a month?
Yeah, it is. It's really cheap.
What?
Yeah.
There's things that are $20 a month still?
Yeah. I think nothing else.
What? Man, you need to raise your prices.
Yeah,
buddy.
no, I will. No. Basically what I do, to me it's easy to say, let's raise, and I hear some places in San Diego charge $45 a month for each kid. Okay. I never will do that, because my city of San Bernardino, it's a lot of people, it's a low income. So to them, some families, it's really hard to pay $20. Trust me. So I've been asking a lot of, the mayor, say, hey, please, can you find a way to help us with this program? Because we are not doing nothing wrong. Just dancing and performing, and every place we go, and we say we come from San Bernardino. I appear in TV and newspapers and radio, Latin radio. I've been everywhere, and they always ask me, "Are you receiving any help from the mayor receipt or something like that?" I say no. Oh, what a shame, because you have to be, that you community have to support what you do. I say it's fine if you don't want to do it, it's whatever. I keep doing what I love and keep doing what I can all the time.
Well, you're doing a great job.
I hope.
All right. Well, we've got a caller on the line. Let's see what's going on. Caller, put on your phones there. How you doing, caller? Master's calling in. Hello? Did we lose the caller?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Master's calling. Are you still there, Etch?
Yeah, hey, what's up?
What's up, Etch? This is Robert Porter in Carmel Row. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
We're doing excellent. We're over here at the I Love San Bernardino County radio show in Redlands, and we're so glad you called in.
Yes, thank you guys so much for having me. Seriously, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited.
So you're going to play at San Manuel Stadium with the 66ers on Friday this week, correct?
Yeah, I'll be out there. I'm super excited to be out in my hometown June 15th at 5:45. So I'll be going on stage right before the baseball game.
Oh, the Girl Scouts are going to that baseball game.
Yeah, it's So if you wear Girl Scout memorabilia, I think you get maybe something cheaper or something there. So, but go to see Etch and go to see the Girl Scout game and the 66ers. It should be a great time. So your first name's Chloe, and could you help me say your last name?
Not Davenport.
Not Davenport. And where's that from?
So my dad is actually from Iran, and yeah, it's a Persian last name.
It's a beautiful name. I never saw that in San Bernardino, so that's really cool. And your mom is Sabrina Leroy, right?
Yep, that's my mom.
Oh.
Mama Sabrina Leroy.
And you guys are both from San Bernardino, but also members of San Manuel, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Tribal members from San Manuel. So I'm super excited to be out in my hometown.
And I did watch your FNX interview, and that was a really good interview you did, by the way, in 2015. And you,
Oh yeah.
And you mentioned that your great grandma, Pauline Murillo, she would tell you something. What did she always tell you?
Yeah, she would always tell me, always remember who you are and where you came from.
And I think that's so important for everyone to understand. That transcends all cultures and all people. We should all understand our history and where we came from.
Yeah, 100%. Like no matter where you came from or whatever, like always remember, like never lose sight of who you are as a person and where you came from. Like your family. Like to me, like family is always number one.
I agree. And you also had some struggles too that led you to your music, and your music has helped save your life a little bit, or?
Yeah, music plays a huge part in my life. You know, like I've struggled with depression, and music has been one of the things that really, I want to say, like got me through like my daily life. I rely on music just as much as I rely on like water to live, you know. Even today, like it's something that really gets me up and gets me out of bed, and it's something that I can look forward to, especially with writing. Writing is a huge part of my life. It helps me get, you know, it's very therapeutic. It helps me get what's going on in my head out on paper, and then eventually like create it into a song.
So is that the process you used to write your song Waves?
Oh yeah, 100%. Waves is you know, when I was writing Waves, for any song really, like I put whatever I'm going through in that moment, I put that into a song. So with Waves, it's about like me getting kind of caught up in my own self, and just like explaining how it's okay to get caught up in stuff, because you know at the end of the day, like you're capable of getting through anything really.
If you put your mind to it.
Yeah, if you put your mind to it, like everyone can get caught up in a wave, but you know at the end of the wave, like we always end up back on the beach.
So hometown San Bernardino, and of course San Manuel up there. What's your favorite part about San Bernardino?
Well, of course, that all my family's out there, but also my favorite food spot is in San Bernardino, in Highland, actually. It's actually called Pepper Steak.
Oh, all right. The Pepper Steak is in San Bernardino County. We love it. All right. But
yeah, I love Pepper Steak. That's my spot. I'm gonna for sure try my best to make it out there on Friday.
Oh, all right. And I will be attending the game on Friday. I've invited my my friend Jose, and whoever else wants to come out there. Carmel, we'll all get out there and support you. That's for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm excited to meet you all.
And I'm just happy to have somebody from San Bernardino who's a rising star and actually, you know, cares about the city and is trying to like put San Bernardino on the map a little bit here. Really,
yeah.
We need help, man. It's like always we hear about bankruptcy and bad things. I love to hear good stuff happening.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like I said, like San Bernardino's my hometown. Like just like my great grandmother told me, is never forget who you are and where you came from. So San Bernardino's always going to be number one in my heart.
Now you know a few celebrities, and you've been working with a few celebrities. Could you kind of let us know what you've been working on with them, or?
Yeah, well, I've been working with a lot of different cool producers and writers that I've worked with, like, oh my gosh, like...
Paris Jackson, right?
Oh, yeah, she's a really good friend of mine as well. Yeah, I love her to death.
Yeah, she came down, I think she came to the Orange Show and took some pictures out there and showed San Bernardino a little love. So I always like that when celebrities come to San Bernardino and show the love. That's important.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't know that. But, yeah, no, for sure trying to spread the word about San Bernardino.
Now, what's your plans in the future? Which direction you going? You got a world tour coming up?
Actually, we're working on possibly going on tour in the fall for Europe.
All right, that's incredible. I love to hear that. And you have a new album coming we're working on, or?
Well, right now I'll be releasing singles.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be trying to release the singles like every month, and then an EP will for sure be followed by those. And yeah, like the past couple months, I've released a couple songs, and so far I've gotten some pretty good feedback. And I'm just really excited for other people to hear what I have to put out.
I'm excited too. Now you're gonna keep sharing your stuff online, and how would people go to your Instagram and check out some of your stuff?
Yeah, you can for sure check me out on Instagram at etchesme. That's ETCHISME, and all my stuff will pop up.
And then you have SoundCloud too. You have your waves on there.
Yeah, I'm out on Spotify. I'm on iTunes, SoundCloud.
And
I got a couple stuff up on YouTube.
FNX on the Scene with Etch is a great interview if you want to find out about her and what she's doing. I thought that was really cool. Have you been on FNX other times, or was that your first time?
Yeah, that was my first time. I haven't done anything with them yet. Hopefully working with them in the future to do something.
Yeah, I could see that, definitely. I love to hear the possibility of San Bernardinans becoming hosts for these TV shows. Now, have you heard of musicology before?
Sorry, what was that?
Have you heard of musicology? There's a show over at KVCR there at PBS called Musicology, and we showcase local singers and bands, and we also do local music history. So I'd definitely like for you to maybe send in some of your work on the Musicology website, and maybe you can get on the show.
Yeah, I would for sure love to do that.
I'll send the link to your mom, and we'll get that in the works. But I already informed my executive producers and stuff about you. So I liked,
cool, yeah,
I liked your song Waves. That was pretty darn cool. I love it.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, there's so much more to come.
All right, you have any questions, Carmel, over there?
I was just wondering, how old are you?
I'm 20. I'll actually be 21 next month.
So she's setting the stage right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your ultimate goal? What's your big plan?
My ultimate goal with music is, just to spread some positivity and to let people know that whatever they're going through, that they're capable of getting through it. And like that's kind of my motto, because from some of the stuff that I've gone through, like I'm living proof that you can get through any hard life obstacle that you're facing at the moment. And I just want people to be able to relate to my music and know that they're not alone. And like that's what I wanted and I needed when I was younger, and I hope I'm doing that for some people.
Well, just know that you're half my age, and that level needs people to inspire them. Like a lot of kids have anxiety and depression now, and they're so young, and like to see that what you've achieved and how you came out of that's a real inspiration to these kids, and I want to thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. Is there anything you'd like to end the show with?
I just hope I see you all on Friday at 5:45 p.m. at the San Manuel Stadium.
Okay, and right now we're gonna play your song from SoundCloud as we end this segment, and I want to thank you very much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and I hope you guys enjoy Wave.
Will you come on with your next album when it comes out, or your next single?
Of course.
All right, and please let me know any more events you have here locally in San Bernardino.
Yeah, I will for sure. Next time I'll be out there in person.
You rock! Thank you so much, Etch.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so now we have Waves.
So high, now the tide's slow, your true colors are showing. So we last, then you let go. Don't know where you're going. Strung out, addicted to the way you touch me. Too hard, guess I never learned my lesson. So strong, this time I think I'm going under. I lost control, too late. Caught up in your wave, crashing in the deep end, drifting far away. Why we keep on sinking? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling your name. Falling, I'm drowning, I just can't escape. Caught up in your wave, crashing in the deep end, drifting far away. Why we keep on sinking? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling your name. I'm falling, I'm drowning, I just can't escape. Caught in your waves. Caught in your waves. Down, down, no way I'm coming up for air now. Cold now, thinking about the way you love me. My God, there's something about you that makes me hate to love you. Strung out, addicted to the way you touch me. Too hard, guess I never learned my lesson. So strong, this time I think I'm going under. I lost control, too late. Caught up in your wave, crashing in the deep end, drifting far away. Why we keep on sinking? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling your name. Falling, I'm drowning, I just can't escape. Caught up in your wave, crashing in the deep end, drifting far away. Why we keep on sinking? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling your name. I'm falling, I'm drowning, I just can't escape. Caught in your waves. Caught in your waves. Caught up in your wave, crashing in the deep end, drifting far away. Why we keep on sinking? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling your name. Falling, I'm drowning, I just can't escape. Caught up in your wave, crashing in the deep end, drifting far away. Why we keep on sinking? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling your name. I'm falling, I'm drowning, I just can't escape. Caught in your waves. Caught in your waves.
Well, I do have to say after that, Edge, after I listen to your music, I feel okay.
Whoop whoop.
Well, now moving out of the great music and the cool event that we have at the 66ers, you can see Etch over there, and she'll be playing. I'm not sure if it's the middle of the game or the beginning, but come on over to the 66ers game, watch the whole game, and enjoy it with us.
Yeah, I think the Girl Scout. I think we're spending the night there.
Wow, that should be a cool event, and there'll be a lot of people there. Me and Jose will be there. Carl, come on down. Carl didn't even know she was going.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I just remember Miss Wendy. She asked, like, "Oh, do you guys want to go to the 66ers game?" And last year we went, and at the end they have like a movie, and they let all the Girl Scouts sleep out on the lawn in tents. And so
That's cool.
we'll be sleeping on the lawn in tents.
Well, hey, that's something productive and safe and fun to do.
Yeah.
Get your kids out there and enjoy that. That's and if you're not a Girl Scout or Boy Scout or whatever, you can still come to the 66ers game and have a good time and watch Edge perform. Edge also has a video where she's with this like big muscular dude, and she's got they're making like s'mores. It's really a good video. You can check it out online. It's like a.
Where do you go to YouTube?
Yeah, and SoundCloud, and then also she's on iTunes. She's got a few different things on there, but like some of her production is pretty good. I'm like, wow, that's a pretty good video, and I'm sure that age group just draws right into it. So she's a future star, definitely. Of San Bernardino and San Manuel up there. All right, team. Well, I know you guys can't wait to talk about the elections, but I wasn't going to bring it up, but I thought maybe we'll spend the last 14 minutes talking about what happened. So basically, we had the election for mayor, assembly, senate, governor, and
District attorney.
And it turned out, well, let's start with district attorney. We had Mr. Ramos versus Mr. Anderson, right? And Mr. Anderson actually won, right?
Yes.
He won that battle, but they're going into a runoff in November, correct?
No, there was only 2 of them.
There's only 2 of them, so that's...
There's no runoff when there's 2.
You sure? No, oh, yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah, it's just the winner and the loser.
So is that straight up then? I haven't
Straight
even
up.
Oh, okay, interesting. Because we have I don't know, like, I can check that out for me. You may find that out for sure. I have to figure that. So, but at least there is a runoff for the state assembly for at least, right? So
right.
There's a runoff for between Mr. Ramos and Mr. Nickel. For the state assembly here, the 40th district. Then we have a runoff for the mayor of San Bernardino with Kerry Davis and John Valdivia. Who won that one?
John is the leading vote getter.
By how much?
Let me see. They just recounted today. Let me see. Just hold on. Mayor. He has 5,828, and Mayor Davis has 4,528. So about 1,300 votes difference.
All right, now that vote count is nothing.
Right, nothing.
It can easily be made up in a federal election year where there's going to be a high Democratic turnout, and those are probably Republican votes being split up a little bit there, and a little bit of Democratic votes thinking John Valdivia was a Democrat because he's trying to pretend to be one, but he's not. I'm an MPP in the center, and that's it. But you definitely can know that both our Republican mayoral candidates will act like a Republican when they get in there, and how that is they'll probably want to outsource. Whether you feel that's good or bad, just know that if you are a city worker, your job may be on the line, because outsourcing means that they'll outsource those jobs to companies, and they'll not have to pay CalPERS anymore. So the ultimate goal is not to have to pay retirement. Is that kind of what you get, Carmel, too? Or?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they don't divide our city in half. Now, this is the reason I'm even talking about elections today, because this dang thing about dividing San Bernardino in half is coming up again, and I'm tired of hearing this crap. Why can't we just keep our city whole? Why do the North Enders get their own city? That's not right. That's not right. So like San Bernardino right now builds all this stuff in the North End, right? And then after everything gets built up, then you're like, oh, we want it all our own. No.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, the North End doesn't have much. I mean, I just came from the beach.
But what they have
I want to
is
go back to the beach.
A lot of it's new.
No,
Yeah.
it's not even. I mean, okay, so where I live, we have new houses, right? But there's not really that many of them, and they're going to build some more, but they're not really affordable. So the people who live where I live, they have to have 2 working parents, pretty much, to be able to afford that. So most of the kids don't get to see their parents. And then there's no shopping. They built that new shopping center over there. I'm going to tell you, it's been almost 2 years since we even got some in there. Pizza Hut went in there. They barely got their liquor license. Now, I don't drink alcohol, but people have barely started to go there now and hang out, because they didn't have that liquor license. And they got this new restaurant there. It's called Yang Noodles. And I'm like, yay, thank goodness we finally have somewhere that you don't have to travel.
Well, eventually that will all be built up.
Well, I don't necessarily know, because, they always say that you need rooftops.
No, all you need is Cal State San Bernardino.
But if that was true, Robert, then we would have more development over there, because let's just say San Bernardino has 2 colleges. Like, we could be a college town.
Absolutely.
But we don't. Like, the where the Dickie's barbecue is and where the Glen is. I mean, this is okay, so it's the only thing in the city that's really been built, but it's very small and very mediocre. I mean, when I was driving through all these other cities, you know, I said to my Auntie Lonnie, I said, "What's the number one thing you see around here?" She said, "I see people walking." I said, "Okay, but why are they walking?" She's like, "Because they're shopping." Okay, so if they're shopping, then they're collecting sales tax dollars. People are not shopping in the city, and they're not walking in the city, and there's not very much money being spent in the city.
So do you think there's not the main reason like North San Bernardino is not already separated is I heard there was not enough tax revenue initially to be able to even fund it in the first place.
That's true, because there's really no shopping over there. Okay, so if you're telling me from 30th on, I'm telling you there's nothing.
So like, could you calculate the amount of tax revenue that it would take to have a functioning city up there?
Yeah, but we just did give all our property taxes away, so it makes it even. I mean, I think we're all just going to get sucked up to the county. I don't really think it's going to be North and South San Bernardino. I think it's going to be.
What if North withdraws? Then do they leave the CalPERS obligations as well? And start all over? How does this work? Like, stop talking about separating my city up. I will fight you tooth and nail. I will never stop. You are not going to place me in a city this or that. You do not have that right to place me anywhere. I will always be San Bernardino County, and there's nothing you can do about it. But if you are the person that's talking about dividing my city in half, and you're going to fight it a whole way, I will be there right with you, fighting against you every step. You are going to have to spend a lot of money because I will not stop the PR.
And you know, Robert, there's now going to be a runoff in the 4th Ward. The results that came out today is now Fred Charette is at 49.92 instead of 50% plus 1. So Fred Charette and Alex Beltran will have a runoff.
Holy! I almost cussed there, dude. Are you ready? I have a new engineer here, so I don't know if he's ready for me, but I cuss sometimes, so you better be ready.
So our friend is leaving again?
Well, yeah. Our other engineer, Brandon, was working his butt off all the time, and I think he has too many hours, so we have a new guy. Well, tell us, everybody. Tell us your name and everything, dude.
Yeah, my name's Blake, and I do the Inland News Update, so you probably, I don't know if you recognize my voice from that, but...
You're a star! So
anyways, I'm more than ready for the cussing, man.
Okay.
I've got the button ready.
All right, he's got the button ready. Well, occasionally a shit will pop out or something like that. I mean, you never know. You never know. But other than that, so like this, we had our elections. We're going through that. The 4th Ward is now open. I might just have to go have a party just because of that. Alex Beltran, you better call on in here. If you know Alex Beltran, you get a hold of her. We're going to have her on the show. We're going to showcase her. We're going to have her on I Love San Bernardino. We're going to have her everywhere because I would love Alex Beltran to win that. Oh, please. That would be so nice. Oh, gosh. Gosh, there's a God.
You just figured that out, Robert.
Oh, I figured it out. There's a creator. And actually, I figured it out in Waterman Canyon when I touched a rock, but that's a whole nother story. All right, Gary, so before we end it off on anything you'd like to tell San Bernardino about what it needs to do to get better?
Work together.
Work together.
Sure.
And
don't give up.
Don't give up. And your manager over there, come on over here, dude. Get on it. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
Well, my name is Ivan, and I'm...
Go ahead and talk into the microphone right there.
I do represent Gary.
Okay.
And I do help him around with all his... I'm his caretaker.
Okay.
And I help him around with all the folklorico and the Zumba classes, and I'm his PR.
Okay.
I'm his biggest fan.
So how will they get a hold of you on Facebook?
Yes, you can follow him on Gary Ferrer Official, Gary Ferrer Official. And then it's pretty easy to find him at the 14 and Arrowhead.
But I met you on Facebook too. So how do they get a hold of you? So
Right, you can just go into Ivan Resendez on Facebook, and I'll connect you.
Yeah,
I'll
because
make sure you
I already
get connected
friended
to
him, and he hasn't friended me back yet.
Really?
So,
I had to friend you.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
can handle that. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely though.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
And thanks so much for the time you're giving us. Thank you.
And this is for everybody else as well. They called in and actually called in. They got a hold of me and asked to come on. If you want to come on the I Love San Bernardino County radio show, get a hold of Carmel Rowe, get a hold of me, and we'll have you on. It's not that difficult. You just have to have something to talk about, you know?
Or just show up.
Yeah. I mean, we got some stars over here in the corner. Oh, my executive producer from I Love San Bernardino TV hiding there, Jose and his son, chilling in the house.
I wish they would have brought those Legos.
Oh, you got Legos! There's Jose hiding! Oh, man, and we'll go over some of the other elections. For the second ward, we got Sandra Barra in there, right?
Yep. By like 6 votes.
Yep, and the other girl, what was?
Cecilia Miranda Dolan.
Okay, so Cecilia, or anyone that knows Cecilia, have her please get in contact with me. I'd love to have her on the show. I kind of feel like I've recognized her from somewhere.
Somebody said her husband is Tom Dolan, if you know who that is.
I don't know. Well, regardless, we'd love to have her on the show. Even a call in. I'd like to get to know a little bit more about her. And we got maybe we could have a debate between her and Sandra on the show here. That'd be really cool.
Now I think you're starting stuff.
No. Or we could make it a forum. I could let them know all the questions beforehand. You know, it doesn't have to be toxic. It can be where we all learn here. Because like he says, it's about coming together here in San Bernardino and working together, and we're a little bit of everything here in San Bernardino. We got Republicans, Democrats, non-NPPs. We got every religion you can imagine, every ethnicity and language. Let's all come together and make it the Golden Valley we always have been. I love San Bernardino County, and this is Robert Porter and Carmel Rowe with the I Love San Bernardino County radio show, and we are
out
of here.
Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.